welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim. If you're new here, what's up? So today we're gonna be doing the boyfriend tag. I have my boyfriend with me here. We're just gonna like ask each other a few questions. This is Cooper, this is my dog. Oh, are you okay? He really does not want to be here, but like, love me, please. Yeah, same mood, honestly. So for real, today I'm just gonna be answering you guys' questions. I'm really excited. I didn't think anyone was actually gonna ask me questions, so I'm honestly kind of like really surprised. Like I love answering things and I love giving advice, so I'm very excited for this video. Right, baby? Right? The first question comes from Lily, and she asked, what are you in school for / what is your career path? I love your videos so much, by the way. I love you more, okay? And I am in school right now studying communications. What is my career path? To be a musician. I really just am in college to kind of get my degree and then like have that to fall back on. But like right now my main focus is like music, YouTube, songwriting, anything artistic, like where I can be the artist is like ideal for me right now. Elena, I'm so sorry if I butcher you guys' names. I'm so sorry. Alana asked, how many instruments can you play and what are they? Smiley face. So I play 3 instruments. I play piano, guitar, and ukulele. When I was younger, the first instrument I ever picked up was a piano. I just heard a song from Mamma Mia, actually. It was Our Last Summer. And I just started playing it on the piano. And then my parents were like, okay, like, not many people can do that, so like maybe she should go into music. And then I kind of just spiraled from there. But I'm self-taught on all of the instruments. I just kind of figure it out and I don't know, just mess around. Hopeless Lovatic asked, who is your favorite singer / artist? P.S. I love you and your work. I love you more, okay? I really do. Who's my favorite singer / artist? I have a lot, but I feel like my top 3, my number 1 will always be John Mayer. I am obsessed with him. Anyone who knows me knows that like I fangirl so hard over him. I just think he's like, first of all, he's so hot. Second of all, he's so talented. Third of all, like his confidence is so hot. Like I love that man so much. So I would say John Mayer. Another person I really love is Julia Michaels, and I really admire her songwriting style because she's so honest, but she like has a way of making it seem so effortless, as if like you're having a conversation with someone, like when you listen to her songs. Right now, I'm also really loving Conan Gray. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right either, but I feel like he is me in guy form. Like I was watching his Genius interview for Crush Culture, and that dude is literally me. Like me. Whenever I see a cute guy, like I don't know how to handle myself. I just sit there and I'm like, well, you know, like the weather. Jordan asked, when did you start singing and getting into music? I would say I started getting into music maybe when the last song came out. I was obsessed with Miley Cyrus and like Hannah Montana, and I literally wanted to be just like her. When the song When I Look at You was playing, I immediately fell in love with music, and I was like, no, like I need to be an artist, I need to be a musician. I was literally tone deaf, I didn't know how to sing. Like I still kind of am, like can we be real? I started singing that song in the shower one day and I was like, damn, like this isn't that bad. Like it could be worse. I completely dove like head over heels into music, and I wanted to be an artist, and I wanted to just like be Hannah Montana. Bailey asked, what motivation could you give me from being in the hospital like me, and how long did it take for you to really start being you again and feeling more like yourself? This is honestly such an amazing question. First of all, I'm so sorry that you're going through this right now. I've been there, but I promise you time heals everything, and there is a greater plan for you out there. You just have to trust and have faith in the universe that it will come to you. The one thing that I really realized when I was in the hospital is that nobody is gonna help me but me. I have to be the person that I desperately need for myself, because no one else is gonna do it for you. You have to force yourself to think positively. You have to really try and manifest good, positive energy. It's really hard, and I've literally sunken into the deepest depression of my life during those months. But I also figured out who I am, and I also realized my worth, and I realized what was most important in life. I am praying for your recovery, and if you ever need anything, please reach out to me, email me, DM me on Instagram. I am here for you, and I really appreciate you reaching out to me. Thank you. Rosie asked, what is your favorite song at the moment? Let me look at my current playlist. Okay, I think my favorite song right now is Crush Culture by Conan Gray. If not that, then I have been like weirdly obsessed with this song called Someone New by Banks. It was made in 2014, but I don't know, somehow it just like kind of resurfaced into my life, and I really, really, really like it. Santa asked, tips on being confident, your background in music, childhood faves, concerts, etc. By the way, love you. I love you. Okay, tips on being confident. I still struggle with this on a day-to-day basis. I have really bad social anxiety, and I'm just a really awkward human being that like literally can't function in normal society. I think that confidence has to come from within your soul, not really from your mind. I think you need to be completely satisfied with who you are. Who you surround yourself with is also a really big important thing. And also you have to just trust that like you are enough. I am still trusting myself and realizing that I am enough, but it's still really hard. What I find that is helpful is meditation, and I also every morning wake up and I look in the mirror and I'm like, you're a baddie, like you got this, like you are beautiful, you're unique, like there's no one like you in this world. Just own who you are, because it's so easy to get caught up with social media and like comparing yourself to other people, but you have to realize that everyone lives in their own head. Everyone's world revolves around themselves. So at the end of the day, no one is really worried about you or is judging you, because they're thinking you're doing the same thing to them. So if everyone's thinking that everyone's judging them when no one's really judging anyone at all, you know what I mean? Alana asked, any songwriting tips or how you like to write songs? The way that I write songs is so different every time. Most of my ideas come in dreams, or when I'm about to fall asleep, or when I'm like waking up. I have these like weird, I can't explain it, but like I have these melodies that pop up into my head, and then I literally take out my phone and I start voice recording. I'll show you one of them that I was just recording literally 2 days ago.
Did you post that cause you look good, or you trying to prove your point to me? Cause it's a never-ending game of who could care less, and I'm winning.
It's just like little things like that. Like that sounded awful. I'm sorry. I was like in the middle of asleep when this happened. But like I just record these things and like I like remember what I do, and then I like turn it into a song later, or like I'll just find inspiration like in literally anything at random moments, then I'll have to like turn it into a song. My tip though is to just be as honest and open and as true to yourself as you can be. Vanessa asked, do you have any songs available on Spotify? I do. I have maybe like 7 songs on Spotify and Apple Music. I just released an EP over the summer called If My Heart Could Talk, and it has 5 tracks on it. I also have another song out called Dirty Peaches, and I also have another song out, which is my first single ever, called You on You, and it's basically one of my favorite songs I've ever written because it was the first actual song I've ever written, and it was about my ex, obviously, and it's basically just like, how would you like it if I pulled a you on you? Like, you know, it's not fun, but like, how does it feel now that I did what you did to me to you? Not that cool, huh? Victoria asked, do you have any tips on how to make dreams come true / tips on following your dreams and not caring what people think? I do. Life is so short to not do what you want to do. If you have a goal, go out and chase it. People who are gonna ridicule you and judge you are people who are doing literally nothing with their lives. Nothing. They're just jealous that they don't have the nuts to do what you're doing. So you know what? You take that and you say, kiss my ass, I'm gonna go do whatever the hell I wanna do, and you're gonna watch me glow up and make all these moves, and you're gonna be jealous, and then one day you're gonna come crawling back to me and you're gonna ask for concert tickets or movie passes or whatever, and I'm gonna be like, no, hello, bye. Sarah asked, what are your goals / plans for the future? P.S. I love you so much. I love you so much too. Thank you for supporting me. My goals and plans for the future. I have like two different types of goals. I have like an attainable goal, and then I have one that I'm working towards every day. My more attainable goal is I really want to get a publishing deal or a record deal or something, and I want to keep doing YouTube videos, and I want to just keep being an inspiration for you guys and someone that you can come to my channel and just relax and laugh at me, or like whatever you do when you watch my channel. If you cry, apparently I love making people cry. It's just my thing. My brand is crying and being an emotional person. So I want to keep doing this for sure. My goal by the end of 2019 is to get to 100,000 subscribers. That would be absolutely a dream. But my more personal goal is that I just want to be more happy and confident with myself. I started going to therapy and it's really been helping so far. And I'm really starting to figure out who I am and why I act the way I act based on like things in my past, like trauma, PTSD, all that jazz. So I just really want to work on happiness and mental health and just inner peace. Emily asked, what's a quote that you live by or just strongly believe in? And what's the best thing you've learned or the wisest thing you've learned so far? Also, I love you, girl. So proud of you. Thanks. I know who you are, girl. You've been there since day one. I appreciate you so much. Oh, my legs hurt. My favorite quote that I live by is time heals everything. I have a tattoo on my inner bicep that says il tempo cura tutto, which means time heals everything in Italian. And it truly is my mantra. It was what got me through being in the hospital. It's what gets me through every day-to-day struggle. So that's like the one quote that I really love. What's the best thing you've learned or the wisest thing in your life so far? I think the best thing I learned is that no one is going to be there for you more than you will for yourself, and that you have to be kind to yourself and love yourself. I don't know how many times I've said that in this video, but yeah. Kim O'Reilly asked, hey, what's the worst plus best, proudest points in your life so far? The worst point in my life was definitely being in the hospital and like almost dying. That was not fun. The best day of my life so far has been when I performed at Radio City Music Hall. The Make-A-Wish New Jersey chapter reached out to me and they had this talent show. So I just went and I performed, and then they asked me to audition for the show at Radio City with the Garden of Dreams Foundation. And then I booked the show and I performed at Radio City Music Hall. I sang I'm Every Woman by Whitney freaking Houston and got to duet with the most incredible woman I've ever met in my entire life, and it was the best day of my life, and it was a sold-out show, so it was absolutely surreal. Chloe asked, how does it feel to know that your pain helps others? It feels incredible because I've always felt so alone in my life, and I'm so happy that I can help you guys feel less alone and less isolated from the world. I don't have any words, like it makes me insanely speechless. Ivyana asked, what do you use to edit and what do you use to film? By the way, I love you and your channel and you have a great voice. Thank you so much. Okay, so I use iMovie to edit all of my videos, and I also have a Canon EOS Rebel SL2. This is the newest camera that I got. I got it for Christmas and it has a viewfinder, so I'm sorry if I keep looking there. Honestly, you don't need expensive equipment. I'll probably never get Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere because that's too complicated and I don't have time for that. So I just stick with iMovie and it's been working, so. Analia asked, who is your favorite makeup artist? P.S. I'm new and I love you in your videos. Oh, thanks. And she also asked, how do I make up songs so easily? So my favorite makeup artist, I think it's gonna have to be Sister James Charles, because like honestly, who doesn't love him? He is like so talented and so amazing. There's so many talented makeup artists out there and I adore them, and I never know how to do what they're doing, so help me. How do I make up songs so easily? I don't know. It honestly just comes to me and like pours out of me. Okay, so the way I songwrite is I do melody first, then lyrics. I do write poetry, but I don't tend to use my poetry in my songs. I find that when I have a perfect melody, then like whatever I'm feeling will just fit that tune. So I just play around on the guitar or the piano, just different chords, and then I see like what comes to mind, and then I just roll with it. It's me, Alicia asked, do you have any tips for starting a YouTube channel? I really love your channel and I'm glad I stopped by and subscribed. Thank you so much for loving me and supporting me. You made my day. Do I have any tips for starting a YouTube channel? You just have to do it. Like, you just have to go for it full-fledged, 100%, and just dive straight into it. There's no easy way to go about it. It's gonna be scary and you're gonna wanna like not post it, but just do it anyway and be consistent. The one thing I have to say about YouTube is that you have to be consistent and you have to be true and honest with yourself and with your brand. But consistency is number one. Ariana asked, did you ever think you would make it this big or even think you would make it over to 15K subscribers? XOXO Ariana, I love you. I love you too. Thank you for supporting me. Did I ever think I would make it this big? No, like never in my life. I'm actually sitting in the bathroom that I started my first YouTube like singing cover in. I will always be the same dorky person, in denial person that I've always been. No matter how many subscribers that I have, like you guys are all my friends. Like I literally sit on my free time and I read every single one of your comments and I heart them and I respond to all that. I did not ever think this was gonna happen to me. Shama asked, have you ever considered modeling? Plus, will you ever perform your skincare routine? I have tried modeling. This was my senior year of high school. I was a lot skinnier than now and I went into this mother agency. They wanted to meet with me. And they pretty much told me I'm too heavy. And like every modeling agency that I've been to told me that I was too heavy, that I needed to lose weight. And that was not something that I wanted to do. If I would have lost weight, I would have been extremely unhealthy. And I don't think that modeling standards are realistic. I think that it puts too much pressure on women and it's not healthy. And I wish that it would change, but I will probably never get into the modeling industry because I just don't think it's ethical. And I think that there needs to be drastic change before I would even consider. Leah asked, if you could choose any artist to sing with, who would it be? By the way, I love you so much. Keep glowing beautiful. Oh, thank you. And she also asked, who is my celebrity crush? If I could choose any artist to sing with, oh, that's a really good one. I feel like it would be either John Mayer, Shawn Mendes, or Julia Michaels. I actually met Julia and Shawn. I was the most awkward human being when I met Shawn. I went to the VMA rehearsals and he was just sitting there and I like grew balls all of a sudden. And I walked over to him and I was like, hi. I was like, can I have a hug? And then he hugged me and he was like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. And I was like, thanks, like I'm such a big fan of your music. And then I just blanked out and I stared at him and I was like, in my head, I was like, wow, this man is so beautiful in person. Like, wow, you are not deserving to be in front of him. Like, leave, go, run away. And then I just stood and I stared at him and I was like, I'm really nervous right now. You're making me so nervous. And then he was like, okay. And I was like, I'm gonna leave now. And that was it. I'm not kidding. It was the most awkward encounter of my life. I can't handle situations like this well. I get nervous. I met Julia Michaels at MTV's TRL. I used to go all the time. And this was the most amazing experience of my life. She was about to go live, but there was still maybe like 5 minutes. So I was like, Julia, like, come here, I wanna tell you something. She's like, hey! And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, I really love your music so much. Like, you've inspired me to keep writing songs. Like, do you have any advice for me on how to get into the industry? And then I was like, I really want to sing for you one day. And I was like, wait, can I just sing for you right now? And I don't know what came over me, but I started singing her song, Worst in Me. She literally knelt down, grabbed my hands and was like, you are so talented. I'm not even just saying this. Like, you have to keep doing this. Like, keep pushing and like, you will make it. I promise you. And ever since then, I just kept pushing and I'm continuing to keep pushing. But she was the most incredible human I've ever met and offered me the best advice that I really needed to hear. Oh wait, I'm gonna insert the video because I got it on Snapchat, so enjoy this.
To work on things, but the best in me wants to love you, but the worst in me doesn't want to.
I'm so sorry. I just want you to say goodbye to my friends. He said bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos. Love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me. Bye. 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 Okay, bye. I love you.